As someone who played Genshin for 4 years after getting clarined and quit after, I've been wondering how people still play this game even after a lot of mess happened, whether it is in game or in the community. People have their reasons of staying and still play the game, but some people are tired of this game and still find a way to play it. Before I continue, I would like to say that all of the things I say in this video are incomplete thought, like I'm just talking to myself. But anyways, here are the reasons why people quit playing Genshin temporarily or for good. One of the most obvious reasons of quitting the game is burnout. Imagine playing the same game and the same content for 4 years. Obviously, no one wants to play the same thing all over again. Because of this, people find it not interesting anymore and will try other similar games like Genshin. Another reason is the lack of endgame content. After completing the contents that the game has to offer, the game lacks content on something to stay on. After many years of playing, a lot of people will only play it for the dailies just to keep up with the game. Most of the players have their characters already fully built, most chests are already opened, and completed all the quests, but after completing all of those content, are there other things players can do besides exploring and finding missing chests out there? The only permanent content that the game has to offer is Spiral Abyss, until now. People have been begging developers to create or make a limited content into permanent, but the developers don't give a shit anyway. The next reason is time. A lot of people have their own thing to do in life, like job, family, education, whatever people do in their daily basis. But since time is like a money, people find the game tedious to play, mostly on the story side of the game. The dialogue of the story is so long that I don't even gonna bother listening into, let alone keeping up with the story. But on the other side, the exploration of this game is massive that it becomes impossible to get all of the stuff in the game even after playing for 4 years. Another reason is the gacha system. So gacha is basically getting a character or an item by chance. But the reason why people quit is their luck. Most of the players don't have the money to buy pulls, grind their way out, and wishing their luck is on their side just to get the character. And if they lose the chance, it frustrates the player for losing, ended up being disappointed, and quitting the game after. There are also some players who will cash out all of their life savings and willing to give their possessions and kidneys just to max the character and show off their character's damage. This financial decision is a bad practice. Do not ever sell something just for a fictional character to make a lot of damage, and there are also people who would also do the same thing but they have the money for it. Before I state the last reason, let's mention some other circumstances. One is being game preferences. People have their own preferences and have their own takes on games they want to play. Number 2, storage. The game grew so big that they have to buy another storage or just uninstall the game completely. And lastly, the rewards. The rewards in this game is so stingy that made the players hard to acquire more in-game currency for the upcoming characters to pull. And now for the last reason. Genshin community have been into controversies for over the past 4 years. The minority of the players are vocal to call out something that they feel uncomfortable or not good to see to the player base. They call out so much that they are trying to protest or boycott the game because of something, and what's worse is that they are threatening people behind the scene of Genshin. Not only that, there are more things happened other than the ones I've mentioned. The toxicity, elitism, drama, shipping. It gets out of hand that the fanbase of Genshin will do everything in their power to apply something, opinion, and making it into a fact, or remove something in the game that their only people felt uncomfortable with. Because of this, it affects the other players who are just played the game and still getting affected by it because they also play the game. We need to take note that this doesn't represent all Genshin players, as most players are positive and supportive to still care and play the game. But the negativity from the minority overshadows it, leading to negative views even though they didn't do anything. There are many other reasons why people quit the game. Some people just don't want to play it because it's popular, or don't want to get hooked into playing gacha games because the game is not for everyone. It's inevitable to quit the game no matter how much you love it or hate it. If I miss something out or make a correction, feel free to comment in the section down below. Anyways, thank you for watching or listening. I'll see you in the next one.